Okay, guys, hey. Okay, we're on the audio board real quick. No default. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. Um, that I am not sure what's going on with. Let's see here. No, that's not it. Okay, for whatever reason, now this won't work. So you're gonna hear it's like this little. That's because that's my fan. My one fan. Um, I know it's a horrible pun, but hey, that's how it works around here. So, yeah, I had to throw in a lot of things together at the last second. A lot of things. And today I've realized, well, like here, I move my logo to the left-hand corner. It's because today I had a very, very unusual experience with the fact that my capture card didn't work. Period. I didn't even, like, I don't even need this anymore. Okay. It didn't even work. So it was like, it was so bad it just didn't work, and I don't know why. It was a bad capture card, and I have to suffer the consequences. So don't buy whatever you see online. Not everything. I mean, I looked into it before I bought it, but honestly, now I have a better chance to buy a new one that's a lot nicer than what I got. So, kind of sucks. But at least I caught it early. Now I can probably return it and get a refund. And I should be able to buy a new one that's preferably nicer. So, yeah, so let's go. Alright. My bad. Now, last time, let me recap everything what happened so far. So, yeah, today I had the capture card incident and I wasn't able to do the switch. But, let me shrink myself a little bit further down so then you guys can see the game a little better. But, that doesn't mean we can't do Endless Sky. So, that might explain a few things. Wrong camera's being used. So let me shift around the camera a little bit. Other way. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, that should be better now. Hey, everybody. I have to move this around a little bit. Alright. Man, I have some technical issues today. Alright, so I'm mainly going to be looking over here because that's where my monitor is. This might have to be shifted a little over here. So, yeah. This should work now. How, for people who are in chat right now. So what is your thoughts? I hope you guys are having a good day, better day than I am. Oh yeah, I was gonna brain dump for a moment. Okay, we started off the game with a shuttle. We went all around with the Ruby Hercules 676, all around the area. Then we got the Ruby Road as a scout. We got out of debt. We got back into debt now, thanks to the mule. But we got a mule, and there's not a lot you can do about that. I mean, mules are pretty stout, to be honest. Now, our job board, now we can do a lot of fun things. Oh, and one other thing we need to buy for the ship, because this ship only has two. I mean, they only have two. Oh, that's right. I don't put missiles. Like, I mean, this big beast is definitely a beast, but ever since I'm not much of a warship-like person, like, we had to get better thrusters. Like, that almost was guaranteed. We needed new thrusters. Where is supposed to... Oh, yeah, I pretty much just stripped all of its... Like, we can get rid of these. I really don't like them. I really don't like those. So, yeah, but we need more we need more fuel pods. So then we can keep going and stride of so we're out of our outfit space, period. And we need a coolant system. I just realized we need a coolant system. Yeah, we're not gonna put those on. We're gonna boost this up a little because it needs a cooler desperately, and we're gonna probably have to use. And actually, now with the bank, yeah, we were able to pay it off. Hey, some crucial moves. We don't have to pay a cent. Now we have to head up there, which now both ships should be able to handle. Yeah, see, the Mule's a lot slower than the Scout, but it will be better than nothing. And, I know the Mule is considered, a lot of people consider it one of the ugliest ships on here, but considering it's just flat out tough, like, you can't deny that. So that's why I love that ship, and that's why I prefer using that ship at all costs. That's one of my favorite ships to use. Like, I like to get a Centipede. But I think it's better if we get one of these and just be scout missions for the rest of our lives. And since clearly I don't have much weaponry, another thing I would like to get is a Centipede one day. So, yeah, this has been a lot of fun. Oh. Sure, I'll do that. Of course, someone wants to go see Vale. So we gotta pretty much ignore that boy. So yeah, this thing has a lot of speed versus like the other one doesn't. Oh, I hate that. How do you cancel? No! Oh, dang it. Okay, that's that wall. Okay, so that's what that does. So we're just gonna escape and just go back. I hit the wrong button, and I don't know how to cancel those type of orders. Yeah, my mule barely took a hit. I mean, after these journeys, we gotta keep going. I feel bad for not having my capture card. Then I could have done some Pokemon. Or, I'm not sure what I would have done. Probably, Xenoblade. I believe that's what I was going to do, was the Xenoblade Chronicles, if you guys don't know what that is. If you don't, it's not the end of the world, to be honest. I mean, no, it is. I have not played it, but I heard good things about it. You know, like those type of things where you heard about it and you're like, okay, I'm willing to throw a curveball and actually do it. Delivery to Big Sky. Ooh, boy, that's not large. But families, yeah, Earth. I can easily do that. Yeah, man, easy. Nah, we'll do hit an Earth. In that case, we'll hit a large bulk delivery there as well. Colonists to Mars. We might have been able to pull that. Oh, dang it. Those are the big boy missions. Like, colonists, yeah, See, now we all of a sudden got like 100,000 credits. We were down like 45,000. Now look, we're already at 225,000. Or we were. Granted, we have more expenses. But, yeah, I know which one's mine. Because a General Mule looks like the one that was just floating by me. It's just not exactly a good thing. Look at that. Boom. We can do huge missions in no time flat. Yeah, see, look at all these missions that we have down here. We can easily just bring down... Let's just do all these missions and just forget every other mission. That's what we should do. We should just do the missions we got, and then do some colonist missions. I mean, I'd love to get my hands on one of them. I wonder what are they? Oh, Batrations. Because, did I explore that area? No, I do not think so. Yeah, I'm also going to have to get a new keyboard. What's that? That would be nice. So yeah, we got another family job board. See, all of a sudden, do you just see all of a sudden the jobs just got bigger and bigger and bigger. Look at that. We all of a sudden just have, just by doing a couple missions. Okay, let me head up to Naos. I believe Naos is the place where they have it. Naos or the one right next to it. The Deep have their own cool little expedition trip that they have. It's quite powerful. Asgard, yeah, there's Asgard, and then there's one other one. Oh yeah, it is Asgard. Yeah, this is the big boy. Yes, 700 fuel capacity. It does, however, have a ramp scoop. A large radar jammer. This thing is a beast. This thing can hold, this thing can hold almost 200 people and 530 cargo. However, you need a city ship license. I was not trying to swear there, okay? Hello to whoever's watching. City ship license, so... But it will be it's a very good investment if you're able to get one. which the only way to get it is if you complete all the deep missions. Yeah, I did say a recap earlier of what's going on. Not a lot. Other than all of a sudden the mule probably is my key if I want to get a centipede, which I'm going to do to upgrade my scout. Because then I can transport luxury, like special high residents that pay more. Oh, hey there, Soulwagger. How's it going? Sorry, I don't have everything all set up because earlier I was supposedly going to do a Switch stream, but if you haven't heard, my capture card didn't work. So, Arneb? Alright, let me get this thing a little bit more adjusted so that I can actually read the chat, because it was a little bit far for me. You with the glasses on, I cannot, it kind of ruins my short distance. Alright. Alright, okay. I see what you're doing. Yeah, I think Shield Beetle will be nice. Granted, might want to try another. I'm gonna really upgrade on these two. Actually, another option. Actually, yeah, I might actually invest in that. Not a centipede. A blackbird, not a centipede. Because yeah, centipedes are definitely like 10 million, and now it's kind of attainable. But a blackbird, with its heavy ammunition, and its long sight, it's fairly high speed, and it is a big improvement from the scout. I might just go for that. Oh, okay, so Bactritrations are actually on a pirate world. Interesting. I did not know that. Land on Earth, because that's the other mission. I also missed out on an opportunity for colonists. Huh? A man wearing a very complicated hat waves to you from the other side of the landing pad. Yoo-hoo, Captain! He says, I have a courier mission for you if you're interested. Find out what he wants. My name is Alphonse, he says. I'm a breeder of exotic lizards. A new clinic on Asgard has just ordered one. He will pay you quite handsomely to transport it. Naturally, being a live animal, it's a rush delivery. It needs to be done by the 11th of October. What do you say? I'll be glad to. Why not? Why not? Excellent, he says. Come let me introduce you to your cargo. He leads you to the supply shed where an enormous lizard taller than you, is this legal, and probably weighing several tons, is being held in a cage that looks far too flimsy for it. I'll have my men load her aboard your ship at once, she says. Coming out with some meat for her to eat on the journey. Watch out for your fingers when you feed her. By the way, thank you. Will I have a finger after this? I mean, that does not sound very good to me. And naturally, being a live animal. Yeah. Logically. Just, I don't want to die. Because I'm relocating a live lizard. Alright. Yeah. Bactritrations, yeah, I didn't know they actually are pirated, too. I'll see ya, mule. I noticed the pirates don't affect you if you just ditch your other ships. So that's what I've been doing. I just ditch my other ships. I noticed my cameras may be a little bit big. Let me just have to multitask real quick. No. 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 I mean, he's taking this too literally. No. Oh. Duh. I'm not clicked on the game. Oh, wow. The mule really caught up. Man. Considering that I just left him in the dust. Dude, that's some pretty stunt enginery. So our back situations, as cool as they're made out to be, Soulwagger. Oh, see a mule. Well, when we come up with the next one... Yeah, this is the Steam version, Endless Sky. It's the Steam version. It's only recently when they did that. I think it was about a year ago when they did. But I remember when it was only on Linux. And I really fell in love with this game when that happened. And then they released it on Steam, the new version on Steam. I got it. And yeah, exactly what you would think of this. It's really cool. Gee, we're gonna go and get all these missions done. Then we can take you on a nice, luxurious journey down to the south. A great all-round flagship. Okay. What's it like if I say, like, the original version of this game? Wait. Whoa, wait. What was that? Was that... Did you see that ship? Like, seriously, that one ship. It looked kind of like an albatross. Like, you could get the remnant. Oh, nope. Not dealing with that. The nightly build has some... Wait, they have bigger ships? What do you mean, like, bigger ships? What do you mean, bigger ships? I want to know these bigger ships. I mean, how much bigger are these ships on the nightly build? I kind of want to know these big ships now. They sound cool, like really cool. I want to get my hands on one, see, because I like big ships. I mean, I like Scout, but bigger is sometimes better. Oh, you're talking those guys. I've once seen those guys. And yeah, I do know their flagships. I don't know if you can buy them though. but I have seen them in action. And yeah, yeah, I forgot those ships are huge. Yeah, they're the friendly Korath, right? They're kind of like you have a jump drive to get to them. I have seen a lot in this game. There's a few things I haven't, but I do know about those. Just keep going. We'll eventually get all these jobs done one of these days. I just accepted a bunch of really high-paying missions, so I just did them. Not expecting the outcomes, so... Boom! We're making bank! Not the friendly ones. Oh, okay. Not the friendly ones. Oh, you mean like those ones that with the jump drives and everything? That always attack you and you have to destroy them somehow. And then you can strip off the jump engine and then use it to your own advantage. Those, Korath? Well, looks like that guy's dead. I'm sorry for like the humming. For what if you're hearing some hum, that is something I don't know what's going on. Like my headset, for whatever reason, it was not picking up my headset. So, and I know it was working earlier today. So there's a lot of things working earlier today, and it just none of them are working. It's starting to get slightly annoying. Just saying. Okay. Cool. So they have large ships too. I knew my ship didn't stand a chance. Oh, by the way, I did strip all the missiles off my mule. Because so then I can keep it up with the speed of my scout, and it's to keep it like in stride. Because otherwise it was just going to be in the back all the time, trying to just load up on... Let me get the scientists out of the way. Because the thing, you need a few of these. And then I'm going to try to get a blackbird. That's my next thing. I'm going to try to invest in a blackbird. I have to get them new thrusters. Like, that's the one thing about them. They do not have good thrusters, in my opinion. They are really hot, really clunky. They're really powerful, though. Oh, okay, I just had to go there. Let's hit the ALS system then. Yeah, the Blackbird. Remember, I liked the Blackbird. The other ship I really like to have in my hands. What was another ship I like? Star Queen, I think I had it once, and I was okay with it. Once you put a good enough thruster, anything's okay. But there's a Centipede, though. I do like Blackbird because they're pretty fast and they're just pretty cheap to have for what you get. You have to mod them, though, even though easily you can like mod them and not mod them, but you can easily. I don't know where I was going with that. Don't mind me. Oh, I mean, that'll be awesome, but I won't do it. Yep. You got me on board for that. We'll go buy Asgard because I have a bunch of missions to do. I didn't know they had other ships. Because there were the friendly ones too with the Korg. Or was it the Korg? Or the High? One of the two. Could have been the bird people too. I do know about the bird people, but I haven't gone very far. So I'm pretty new to that concept. We'll say one thing's clear when I'm flying through space. I realize how humbled you are once you get one of them mules. Even though with great power comes great responsibility. They ain't joking. No, wrong button. Wrong button. Job board. Bingo. We'll just head right up there. And we're going to get all those missions done. And yeah, as I said, once you get your second ship, you're golden. Like, as soon as you do, you're golden. Oh look, a backstration. Oh look at that, we found him again. Man, why are you going back and forth? Windblade needs to move out? What's going on? Yep, I figured the jobs are going to be like a little bit... I'll do them because they are a rush. And I don't want to risk it. And bingo. Yeah, and it's a... Didn't even stand a chance. Berserkers are not that great when it comes to defense. I do remember those. What's around here? We got a bulk delivery. Well, looks like I know what I'm doing. It was quick. It was like, okay, I'll do that mission. No questions asked about that. No, it wasn't one of those sketchy ones. It's actually a mission that I'm like, okay, I can see myself actually doing that. Without being, you know... I mean, would you do a job for like 500,000 credits? I certainly would. I mean... At this point, yeah. Then we can buy a backstration. Well, yeah, those things are seem a little bit expendy right now, but eventually, mark my words. No, don't mark my words. Oh, eventually we will probably be making millions. Pretty soon we'll have so much money we don't even know what to do with. It will just be exploring, seeing everything. That's probably what I'm going to do in this stream, more of just... Because not everyone's played this game. And I was really shocked when like 6 people just jumped on, or technically 5. 5 people all showed up and just started watching my stream. And I was like, wow, cool. Including you, Soulwagger. And it's glad to see you again. I mean, it really is. I know I don't have my usual setup because I pretty much had to throw this all together really rapidly. Alright. we're heading back to the Syndicate space. That's gonna be fun. Yay. The Syndicate, I'm not okay with. I think they do have the most best paying jobs, but was it them or one of the races they had always, no matter what job you do, you usually get a pretty good price out of it. Well, for what you do, should I say. Oh, never mind. No, these guys weren't it. Yeah, these are the cheapos. Forgot one of them maps. Alright, we're gonna get another 500,000 credits, and that means it's one step closer to get myself a Blackbird. I'm gonna sell off the old Scout. I know Ruby Road has to go away, but granted, the Blackbird is significantly better in a lot of ways, more ways than one. Oh, this place, I forgot, this is like the capital world or whatever. Like, yeah, that place, yeah, I remember that place now. That place is like, I don't remember entirely what that place was, but I do remember it's a bit of a, beast. That's the thing about this place. And, like, it really is one goal is money. That's the only goal it has, it's just money. There's nothing else it goes for but money. It doesn't care about anything else, it's just their pockets get deeper while other people's get thinner. That's pretty much the Syndicate. Alright, I can definitely see myself doing that. And then Vega. What's in Vega? Sure, we can do Vega. Yeah, with these large... Yeah, I remember now about these two. Once you get your second ship, yeah, all of a sudden you get more jobs, you get more stuff. Like when you first get when you first start out with like a shuttle, you don't get very much because you got a shuttle. Who's gonna ask you to help out with their transporting their kids if all you have is a shuttle? Well, now when I got the Scout, I could do minor missions. Now I have a mule, which they're like, oh, now we have safety now. Even though in this game safety seems to be second, that doesn't mean that there's some security at least. They just stay towards like the center, like in this area. Like in this area especially, you should be fine. Is there anything else? That's the problem. Oh, well, look at that. I could have got like 500,000 there too. But I can't because I don't have enough people. Pricey. That's a pretty hefty price, but we won't go there. We'll finish this. Cool. Yeah, how are we going at that point? You're pretty much be like me and the boys rolling out in our shuttles. We're the 10 shuttle tiers. So yeah, I can definitely see. Um, except it won't be as cool with 10 shuttles or with a dozen. A dozen shuttles. It's not as cool with a dozen shuttles. It's effective, but definitely not as cool if you have like the most diverse thing in the world. Sure, let's go with that. Let's just go all the way over there. Because they're both, we get like a quarter million. Yeah, so we might get a scout just so then we have it. So then we don't have to leave it behind. And we'll also have the shuttle. Even though the shuttle was kind of, it was sad letting that one go. But, actually no, it wasn't that sad for me. It was like, thank goodness. No, yeah, I definitely can see myself getting a centipede. And sorry, I had to shake my mouse because every now and then my one monitor likes to zone out. So I don't know why, but it's when I'm not moving the mouse, so I'm gonna have to move around so you have motion problems. There's as much I can do. I'm like, my fingers firmly on the keyboard with J. It's just. Let me think about it. Dozen. Well, yeah, you could do a dozen, and then I could definitely see that happening. It's just, it just won't be as cool. And then you gotta get the pros and cons. Is it really worth getting a dozen of them? I can see it happen. I would love to do that mission. But they can double up, right? They can double up. Or in this case, they should triple up if that's the case. Yeah, look at bulk deliveries, because deliveries can really get you a lot of money. Fast. Especially large rush. This is more usable. Oh, no brainer. We gotta accept that mission. I mean, that's like, that's at 1/5 of a million. So, yeah, and then adding a blackbird to what I got already. Oh, yeah, those are syndicate weapons. I do like those syndicate weapons. And then, have you ever combined those with an ion cannon? One of those ions you can get from the high. It's pretty sweet. Like, you can completely disable the ship and then just wreck them with those lasers. Because then they can't jump even if they get out of the ion. I mean, 1,700 credits per day. That's a little bit pricey. Like, really pricey. That's... Oh, look. A beautiful, magnificent blackbird. Boom. Bingo. Oh, Dune. Pricey. I like the pricey. Frontier delivery. No thanks. But, oh yeah, I need to start heading down this direction. Because there's only 2 places where they sell. They sell here. Yeah, okay, we can go there. It'll pay off our trip. Because we have to pay like, what, 1,700 credits every day? And the Blackbird's just going to be another nasty price tag. Not thinking about that, that will be a really nasty price tag. In fact, it's going to be worse. Actually, no, I probably will sell off the Scout. Because as awesome as it is, I mean, It's time for an upgrade. That's what I'll do. I'll just upgrade this ship. I know it'll be nice, but like then we can get like a centipede to the side or whatever. So then we don't just have like this little tiny scout going with us everywhere. And then I can pay off like everything I need to have. Oh no, 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 run. I was like, run. Run, I do not care. Okay, yeah, good thing I was planning on it. Because I wouldn't have enough otherwise. Well, looks like, what are we going to name our new ship? I know, history just been lost. Alright, what should we name it? I'll wait for you guys because there's a lot of lag. So, for some reason, it's taking like, oh wow, that's actually like a 15-second delay. Because we already had like the other name that we did was T1 Destroyer, X Destroyer T1. This time, what we're gonna do? Better be something pretty somewhat cool. I don't know what's going on back there. I just have long hair. I play around with it so much I don't know how to handle it. Should have took a shower before this. Yeah, I'm looking at the camera like, I look horrible. So yeah, it's kinda, I don't know what I can do. There. Now I shouldn't mess with that now. So no. So what should we name it? What should we name our ship? Alright, what do you think? What should we name it? I mean, I'm going away. I have an idea, but I want to see what you guys have first. Because I think it'll be kind of more funny. It's not meant to be of any harm to anybody. Space Trucker. Then this is Gangster. But yeah, this is Trucker. Yeah, we're only freighters, boys. We're only freighters. Yeah, let's just play freighters. I know, that's what we should do next. We just sell off everything what we got now and just become freighters. That's all we do. We just freight and just... I don't like where this just went. So, yeah, Space Trucker. Yeah, that's what we should do. Okay, ever since no one spoke up, we'll call it Redneck. We'll just call it Redneck. There we go. We'll call it Redneck. Call it good. Yeah. Shoot, shoot those off the ship right away. Oh, yeah, those were a significant improvement from what we got. And actually, yeah, it'll probably be a long-term benefit. You see, like, those are a lot more The thrust here is smaller than even this guy. That's not the biggest guy. So, yeah. Drake, yeah, look at that. Now we got 49 bunks versus just 37. So, I know we had to get rid of a very nice ship, and it was a bit of history behind it, but sure, we can. Oh, it's right there. Of course, we'll do it. And yeah, I was joking about that. The freighters. Yeah, that'll be pretty funny if we did become freighters. Just because I put on my space trucker hat, so now we're gonna be. Yeah, my Blackbird's gonna need some better engines. I mean, it still works. It's definitely getting better thrust than it would have if it was a smaller. But then there was those little plasma. Yeah, that's what we should do now. Just become truckers and actually become like the world freighting business. Sure, we can do that. Now we can do those missions. And they're like, yeah, those are like 500,000 credits. What do you think, Soul Lagger? Should we just go all out on the freighters and just become a freighting business? Just sell these off and just get ourselves a freighter. And just do trading and stuff like that. Which I do know how to do. Ish. I know it well enough that I can pull it off. Just whether or not it'll work is another question. I know, maybe I can pull off like a different game or something, like it's along the road. Like when we start like running out of things to do here, we might switch over and just start a trucking career and see what we can do. Just maybe not, and maybe we might even try pirating one day. Just become pirates. I'll just be known as the pirates who don't do anything. If you ask me to do anything, I'll just tell you I don't do anything. I don't know. There's a lot of things you can do in this game that are fun. Yeah, I was trying to do also like do like a makeup for. Strike breakers, yes. They're like, yeah. I'm like, yes. I'll do it. I don't care. Oh, screw you. No. No. Actually, we might be able to do it. We might actually be able to do that. Let's see. So Sunday 1st. So yeah, we should be able to, like, we get up here. Actually, no, we go to Alphard. Then we can get that ram scoop. So realize one thing that the Blackbird actually is disadvantaged on two things. I didn't realize that until now. But the Blackbird only has 7 jumps. Do you know how to throw? Okay. Huh. Okay, yeah, I mean, pure freighting, I mean, it'll be more like a joke, just because we would just get, like, a bunch of those ginormous syndicate freighters and just do all that. Well, it depends what we get. Like, if we get Benamots, like, some of those ginormous, well, I call them more warships. They're more warship than, freighter. But those things are just beasts. like total beasts, and that's like these big boys. That's what I'm talking about. We get a bunch of those. If I was gonna do freighting, I would just do that. Because as I said, oh, it has luxury accommodations. Oh, okay. Looks like it's minor weaponry. Yeah, not a great office space. Like at all, it doesn't have great office space. Yeah, then we lose a lot of cargo space with outfits expansion. Granted, then we can throw a ram scoop and a few other things on here. Probably mainly the ram scoop. That'll at least help. Oh wow, it actually really hurts it if I put a ram scoop on it. I could just have it for a little bit and then just, or as I said, I could actually add an outfit expansion. Yeah, actually, I will probably become a freighter. No, you gave me such a genius idea. I'm going to do it. Yeah, because I never actually been a true like freighter, and I know it's kind of tedious to become, but it would just be kind of cool to pull it off. Yeah, it does get kind of tedious. As I say, like if you want to get a bunch of pirates and stuff like that, or you don't want pirates. Okay, that looks like a pretty good job. But considering that a lot of other jobs would pay me like $500,000 to send strike breakers down there versus colonists, like right there. I mean, there's 25 strike breakers for like $500,000. The other one, they weren't even paying me even the $500,000. They were not. It was more like 400,000. Even though I'm not exact, I won't be. I mean, I'll like it certainly, but it's just kind of like you just have to take to a point that, well, why? Actually, yeah, heading to high space now won't be a bad thing. Because now I actually could do a lot of the missions that they want. Transport scientists. A team of only 6 paying me nearly $250,000? Dude, yeah, I'll do that job. No questions asked. Yeah, let's do some of these downplayed missions down here. Here's 6 tons, 88 tons. Sure, and oh yeah, there's the big boy. And then there's that boy. Let's go for that. How about that? Let's shoot for the moon. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'll get a Venomoth. That's probably our next ship. It's gonna be a Venomoth. We're gonna sell off all these other ships and just become a Venomoth. Just have a Venomoth. Cause yeah, those ships are nice. Like, yeah, I know they're. If you put it right, there's a centipede. But oh yeah, Star Queen's actually significantly cheaper. This is more shields and more hull. Like something like the bulk freighter, or even like this big boy right here. How much? 600 cargo. Oh, that has significantly more cargo and more fuel even, and more bunks. In fact, it's double the price, so it better be good. Actually, would it fall under heavy warship? No, it would fall under heavy freighter. Yeah, here it is. Behemoth. Behemoths, yeah, they are. Yeah, they're kind of lacking in a lot of the spaces that even like the bulk freighter and the Geochorus has. But one thing it does not lack is that just the weaponry. The weaponry is just awesome on that thing. In that outfit space, you can't really beat that, and it's just pretty stout. So that's why I'm probably that's gonna be the next ship, and we're just gonna become freighters, and me and my trucker hat will easily handle it. All right. I'm actually thinking life is a highway right now. I'm just like I'm looking at my hat. I'm thinking that song. You know that bopping. You know. I mean, if you heard it playing, you'll know. It's such a popular song. It just seems like everybody knows that song. Now it's stuck in my head. Alright, yep, we're definitely doing it now. I probably couldn't do it on this, like, start playing the song because that would be copyright on my stream. So I can't just do that. I would if it wasn't for that. No, leave the guy alone. I mean, seriously. I mean, we are coming here only so that we can make a ton of money and leave. We are not doing anything else but that. Alright, let's hit a Sabak. Well, yeah, I hit a Sabak and then hit back up. Hit back up, hit those other places, and then hit the high space. Well, first get a Behemoth, and then just be in high space with a Behemoth. And then one day, we'll get a night. Actually, no, we could just add on. Like, we could just get like a Behemoth, and we got a Mule Blackbird. I just bought the Blackbird, so I think it would just be a bad investment not to just buy a Behemoth. Well, I did also what all you can do in this game. Yeah, you can probably do that, or you can completely just ruin the economy forever by meddling with the well, you can do a lot of things that are just super annoying. And oh, damn. Well, granted, I just looked at it and went, oh, wait a minute. I don't have enough bunks even if I wanted to do that. Even if I wanted to do that, I couldn't do it. We're going to become truckers today. That's what we're going to do. We will be truckers. We'll be space truckers. We'll just truck food. I mean, yeah. As I said, like a Behemoth, even though they do not have as much cargo, they have more weaponry than most freighters. They should be considered heavy warships more than... Well, granted, they still have high stuff. It's still... And it's customizable, too, so it's not like you're getting, like, a horrible deal out of it. You're actually getting a very, very solid Sure, we can do that. We'll be like, sure. We'll get you there. And we'll see how we need to transport some scientists. I forgot about that. So, what is your preferred choice of career when you do this, when you do Endless Sky, Soulwagger? I mean, clearly you seem to be like a pirate capture person. Um, I mean, I'm gonna try a pure fighter because I don't think a lot of people have done it yet, and I can definitely see it really become profitable, and you can really make a lot of money off it. It's more the most high risk, high reward out of all of, not a high risk, high reward, but definitely pretty high risk. Because another thing is you have to change your routes all the time. Asteroid mining? Interesting. I'm not. Let's see if I even have weapons. Oh, I have weapons. Oh, I have weapons. Look at that. Look. Pew, 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 pew. Feel like a little kid. Pew, 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 pew. They go pew, pew. I wonder how this works. Pew, pew. Accidentally happens. I can see that. I mean, that's more of an accident. Well, you can't predict them. Like, they come in and out whenever they want. Like, right here. See? I mean, then my guy comes in and just stares at him and he dies. Oh, on the dirt near you, your landing pad is on the dirt near your landing pad is parked a large wagon, hitched to a draft horse and loaded down with furniture and various farming implements. A family is gathered in the shade of the cart, and several goats and sheep are tied up behind it. Do you want to approach them and find out where they're headed? Sure. The farmers introduce themselves as Jim and Annette Patterson. Their kids are Aaron, Kyle, and Sarah. Any chance you got some space for some livestock? Asked Jim. So the droughts of the last few years have been fierce, and we're hoping to start a new homestead on Canyon. Sure, I'll be glad to take you there. Oh, not too far. Where is Canyon? Oh. Okay. Let's just head over here then. What time is it? Okay. You kind of like ended up a stealth archer in Skyrim. Huh. I mean, I heard of it. I don't know everything about it, but I do know. Well, I do know what the term stealth archer is from other games. You have bad thrusters, Blackbird. Decline. I did one drug. Take that back. I did. No, I can't say that either. I can't say that either. What have I done? You guys, don't take my example. You'll ruined everything. I think it's catching up now. Let me see. Yeah. Yay. I forgot that's the one disadvantage about the Blackbird. It's the fact it doesn't have that much outfit space. Or it can, but it's just not worth really going for. I would do that. if I'm space, but I have a few things I need to do first. Farming family. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I don't know. Farming family. Um. Back to the drawing board. Well, say pretty soon though we'll have a lot of money, and then we can buy a Behemoth, which then we can get even more money. It's just how the game works. And as I said, we'll just become freight. Actually, I could just have the Behemoth, Blackbird, and Mule, and we would just go around the skies. Like then we have a warship, a freighter, and a shuttle. There's not a lot we can do. Okay, you have the Pattersons. Wow. Despite being kind of more... how do you put it? Rugged. They have quite a few credits. I mean, I'll take 100,000 credits. I mean, for anything. I mean, oh nope. See ya. I'm gonna like, pew 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 pew. I mean, just go pew 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 pew. I'm just bored. I'm trying to think, what would be a good discussion topic? Always something to do, because I'm just being silent now. I'm like being the sound. You know, I just have to be at least somewhat, I have to stay somewhat active or I'll just fall asleep. I'll just fall asleep in the middle of the stream, you know. No, I can't. Well, I don't want to experiment it. Let's just say that. That'll be pretty funny if I do. I remember my grandpa told me a story where he was waiting for the bus on one of the, I believe a mission. It was like a work team event, and one of the highlights of the whole trip was him just sleeping on a pure concrete slab waiting for the bus. He just lay down and took a nap. And I'm like, wow, he's a professional sleeper. You've done it? Oh, wow. Researching the entire trip. You're happy for a bit of peace and quiet as they make... Yeah, you guys were like in my ship for like 2 months. Of course I would get sick of it. Oh, that's going to be miserable bringing them back. Actually, no, I won't be miserable. Yeah, I haven't slept in my streams yet, but I hope not. Well, in that case, I also have a track record of also talking in my sleep, so you guys probably wouldn't notice. um. So, zipping along. Pretty soon, we should be heading to our next destination, which for another couple 100,000 credits. I think we're looking at 300,000 on that regard. And then we're gonna become actual truckers in the sky with a Venomoth. I'll just drive a Venomoth. That will be all actually really cool. Just drive a Venomoth wherever I go. A pro stream sleeper. Awesome. There has to be a place for that, you know? My grandpa wasn't on stream when he did that, but man, sleeping on pure concrete, I mean, you can't beat that. Well, I can't. I definitely can't. I want my bed. So, more scientists. Oh, we're doing it. No questions asked. That's how it works around here. We accept whatever. Not whatever, but definitely quite a few. Ooh. Ow. My mouse flipped and well, I had to exit because I do not know how to reverse that. Is this my first playthrough? No, this is not my first playthrough. I have done this multiple times before. I haven't completed everything though, but I have done a very high chunk of this game. So, I don't know like all the ins and outs and all that, but I do know how to at least do the basics, and that's why I'm going to become a trucker, because I've never done it before. It'll more be for fun, because yeah, what wouldn't be for fun like that? Whoa. He had 25 viewers while asleep. He gets 4 to 5 while awake. Jeez. Okay, that is really weird. I get maybe 1. Either way, just 1. A loyal 1, but just 1. Okay. Yeah. Dang it, we're not able to get there. Gonna have to get a new ship. So. Now there's just looks like there's 2 people. Hello to everyone. I mean, we had 3, shockingly enough. Which that's kind of starting to become it's not starting to become a little bit more common. Yes, been just 1 was difficult, even though technically that's me. But trying to make sure to keep moderating and everything, because I'm also the moderator, and I haven't pulled up the one for here, so yeah, getting 1's kind of a little bit. Landing on there. Spaceport. Bam. Party goers to Mars. No. No. I would. Hello, yay. Yeah, I might be wrapping up fairly soon. Because it is late. And that's why I was like, I hope I don't fall asleep during my stream. Granted, I might get 24 streamers like your friend. 24 viewers and yeah. No, I'm not crazy. No. Well, I'm crazy, just not in that way. No. I had monitoring my stream any. Yeah, it has improved a lot of things. Like I'm a couple times, my moderator would start going off like, oh, like this word, like the last time. It was so ridiculous. But I did this mission to deliver a dog named Pokey. That's her name. It's Pokey, which is short for Pocahontas. And one of the chat was talking about it, and my moderator got all mad about it. I went, what's wrong with that word? It's a name. And then I found out, I'm like, oh, well, that all of a sudden that name doesn't look so clean anymore. And I'm like, okay, that explains why it was going on. Yeah, I also don't. I usually can do the moderating up here, but I wasn't able to get it up in time, so. Just today's been a rough day. Like today, I was hoping I'll actually do my Switch stream, but, well, wasn't able to do that. Like my capture card, I think, was broken or something happened and it didn't work. And yeah, so gonna have to buy a new one. That shouldn't be a problem. I mean, I'm probably gonna go and return it for a refund and then just buy a new one. And it'll actually be a very high quality. The one I bought wasn't exactly the highest quality you could get, so I was not too shocked. And when that happened, I was like, okay, I'll just buy a better one next time. It is a wonder of capture cards. Oh, it's because the one I had was apparently a cheap one. And yeah, capture cards, what they're supposed to do, they're kind of, I don't know exactly how to put it, but what they're supposed to do is pretty much bring the gameplay that you have, like you're playing on your console, such as the Switch or the Xbox. Xbox can simply do it through Twitch, but on the Switch you can't do that. You have to get a capture card. So that's what I was trying to do, and apparently you do need a nicer one, or it just won't work. And that's exactly what happened. You don't usually get very many trolls. I don't either. Really, to be honest, I actually have a very, very good fan base. For the little fan base I have, I actually do have a very, very good fan base. I usually have. So yeah, that's one thing I will say. I mean, I've seen trolls like online and stuff like that. YouTube is more like bots and stuff. That's more my problem with that with YouTube. It's just the fact that there's so many bots. One stream alone had like 7 bots comment on it. It was insane, and I was so annoyed at that. I mean, I had to delete all of them because they're like, oh, stupid. It's like another stupid scam. So just over and over again, it does get old fast. So that's the only time I ever really have issues. Other than that, yeah, my streams generally don't have trolls at all. And also no bots ever gone on my streams either. I mean, it's nice to see it, Bougie. Is that how you say it, Bougie? Alright, yeah. Yeah, now I'm gonna have enough for another blackbird if I wanted to. But that's not what I'm going for this time. No, I'm going for one of them Venomoths. Because I need to become a trucker. Because I'm wearing the hat. Previous commenter. Oh, I'm nice, okay, guys? I have to help him. Whatever works for me. Okay. So yeah, I asked this to a previous streamer. No, not a previous streamer. Well, he was a previous streamer, and now I know where it is, and I'm not doing that. I asked this to a previous commenter. What are your favorite video games? It doesn't matter what console, PC, Switch, Xbox, even old school. You can even talk like arcades. I mean, what do you like to do? I mean, it's always fun to get in that discussion because it's kind of interesting to see what everyone says. Because it's kind of fun, to be honest. Because, I mean, obviously I play Endless Sky, so I have to like it somewhat. I don't care. I help somebody out. Duh! Of course we'll do that mission. You gotta be an idiot not to pick that mission. This one? Okay. This is one of your favorite games. Cool. Sorry, I was focusing over here because I just had an engineer job that was going to pay me 500,000 credits. So, kind of hard to pass up that offer. It's a rush, though, so I had to be pretty quick. Oh, yeah, and then I have to start doing all this. Yeah, what did I say the last guy? I have a lot of favorite games. Like, I like Endless Sky. But, like, another game I always love to do, but it's just, well, the games I want to do are just really hard to stream. Well, I tend to like older games, too. Where are they? Okay. As you leave your ship and walk toward the cafeteria at the center of the spaceport, you notice a young couple standing at the edge of the landing area next to a cart loaded high with a jumble of boxes and furniture. Like many of the locals, they are both wearing wearing dust masks over their mouths, and the woman is also wearing goggles. Sure, talk to them. The couple introduces them as George and Samantha. As you shake their hands with them, you notice that Samantha's eyes under the goggles are rimmed in red. She's coughing quietly, a dry, careful cough. George explains that they came here several years ago to take jobs in the factories, but the volcanic fumes have been giving Samantha trouble ever since they arrived. They will pay for transport for themselves and their household goods to... I am not going to try to pronounce that in the Marquette system. Sure, we can do that. Because I'm nice. And, well, I'm sorry. Well, you can have at least some breathing room right now, but I need to go. Oh yeah, my games. Oh yeah, like that game is Pokemon. I absolutely adore Pokemon. Every time I play it, I could play it. I don't know. I could play it a lot. Like I know Pokemon Shield. I haven't played a ton, like because I have to share it. But I had like what 120 hours in Pokemon Shield. I've also played the original Pokemon Blue. Okay. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Yeah, I know. It's always something to do. I just figured I'll play this one because then I can actually talk to you guys. That's the thing, like if I play like Smash Brothers or Pokemon or something like that, like if I'm doing the Masuda method on Pokemon, I'd probably be there for days. Just trying to find one shiny. Oh, I haven't found one yet. So, and I have been like what 300 eggs right now. Slime Rancher? Interesting. Slime Rancher. That's an interesting game. Well, at least just the names, like, what? Slime Rancher, that's kind of a weird name. I think it's exactly what I'm thinking. Is it pretty much where you pretty much ranch slimes, like you raise slimes and all that? Is that what it is? It says 1 on the 10. I mean, it works. Oh, look, we can have a witness retreat. No! Oh no! We could be on a witness retreat. No, we don't need to. You had to go find somebody else. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to find somebody else for this job. So what other games do you play other than Slime Rancher, or what's your preferred genre? Do you like playing RPG? Do you like action? Do you like adventure? Do you like simulation? Casual? Casual's kind of more simulation, but casual I think might be like this, or simulation, one of the two. This is simulation more. Oh, dang it. We're gonna have 3 million credits. Granted, we could fit 100. You feed flying targets. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Tycoon kind of based. Tycoon Simulation. I played some of those games too. Another game I found kind of unexpectedly fun was, what was it called? Game Dev Tycoon. I really like that game. It really bolsters up my it kind of gives you an idea of what the game dev technology is. You don't like build the game per se, but you do like have to balance everything and all that. So, yeah. I mean, we could try to fit 139 people in 33 bunks. I mean, that might work. They can triple. Oh, they're gonna have to do more than just triple. Like quadruple. We just have like a. Oh yeah, game dev. Yeah, I know it was for a while a big thing to stream. Actually, it was kind of weird. I streamed a little bit, and then I did a challenge on it. Like I did like one just to see what it was, and then the second one, what I did was I actually did a challenge because I'm such a tycoonist type of mind. Um, um, I did a challenge where I could not make a game fail. Like, you know, it gets below like a 5 rating, 5 out of 10 rating. If it does, I will have to delete the save and have to start all the way back from scratch. So, and then the next time I was going to do another one, but I haven't got around to do that because it's kind of a hassle to get up and running and all that. And it's just not worth it. So, but the next challenge was I have to have all of the genres too, because I got pretty far with the one Yakuza 0. I never heard of Yakuza 0. I haven't heard a lot of games, to be honest. I'm just trying to catch up with all the games I currently got. Yeah, okay, yeah. Stop giggling over what you're doing. I just want your money. Okay. Gee, I had to be the great host. The greatest host ever. Like, please. Huh. I don't know. What does that mean? What do you mean Yakuza 0? Oh, hello. Now, Yakuza 0, what is that game? I might have to look that up. In a moment, I'll I can easily pull it up. I mean, I have like 2 internet browsers up right now, so I can probably do it. So there's a lot of probabilities. 50-50 chance. Yeah, another game I like to try to stream one day is League of Legends, because I actually kind of like that game, to be honest. I mean, and also Overwatch. I have streamed both of those before. Yeah, I have streamed both of those before. That's right. Overwatch once, and League of Legends once, and I just kind of went, it isn't worth it. In this game playing trucker. Yeah, I know. They're actually, yeah, there's a few solid trade routes. Like, one's the food trade route, but it's more like the Venomoth I actually kind of had in mind. Like, when I was, when that one guy mentioned it, I was like, you know what? Why not? There's literally nothing stopping me from doing that. And actually, it'll be kind of more of a challenge, too, because this game gets old after a while. Adding some new, fresh content, you know? Oh, Corvette. Oop, what's that? I haven't even heard of Yakuza. Is that an RPG game? Because I might like it even more if it's an RPG game. Because I do like RPG. Like, oh, it's only RPG. Like, even if you look through like my YouTube channel, you'll see like Final Fantasy, and you'll see well, there's another one. There's more than Final Fantasy. Actually, I do have 3 Final Fantasy games I can choose from on the Xbox. All RPG. Pokemon, even though that's not on there, it is an RPG. And more than once, I've talked about Pokemon. So yeah, you could say I'm a Pokemon obsessed nerd. But everybody has their fans. But everybody has a place where you can just, there's a game you're like, I always can go to and have fun. This one I always can go to and have fun. Because it's just fun just going through it. You don't have the patience for RPGs. I'm pretty patient. Like, a lot of people like me, like old, like kids and stuff, can't handle grinding. I actually enjoy grinding, to be honest, because I actually like, especially well, in just normal RPGs, it's kind of boring. But in Pokemon, you can get like 3 things done at once. You can shiny hunt while you're grinding. You level up your Pokemon and evolve them, and you can complete the Pokédex. That's a win-win-win. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, yeah. Kind of explain just a little bit of how much I'm willing to grind. Like, my brothers, they can't handle grinding at all. Like bare minimum grinding. They're like, But yeah, I was watching them playing Dragon Quest 11. Good game. Really surprising for me. It's like, oh, that's just a cool game. I've played a little bit of it, not much. Yeah, and that one they didn't like grinding almost at all. So I was like, dude, half the point of it, of like RPGs are grinding. The Korath missions, yeah, some of them were a bit of a grinding. Yeah, it was kind of fun, especially when you get a special ship in this game where you can pretty much end them. Like, if you can get there. The thing is, the payoff on the Korath is awesome. You get one of those, oh, what are they called? You know the albatross? You know the big old albatross? Yeah, you get from it? From the Remnant, which are over in this area. That's what you get in the very end. And it's actually a pretty sick ship. My mom also plays this game and told me about that even though I never actually did it myself. I've seen what it can do, because it's pretty much a Shield Beetle Deluxe, you could say. So yeah, I feel like that ending is, I think that's worth it. Even all that work. I mean, it's when the payoff is really good. Like I said, like some RPGs, the payoff is so good. It's like you're like, oh my, and just, you like the ending. That's the other thing. Like endings of like certain RPGs are just like, oh, it was so it's like it's so worth it. I will say one game that doesn't require any grinding, but I'm okay with it. But it's Halo. I mean, I kind of hate. I kind of lost my Halo feel of that game, because like it kind of got boring to me. So it's just kind of. Oh, you played through the core. Oh yeah, okay. So you're talking more about. No, they also added this part of the game too. So there's actually another part right here of the friendly Korath. I probably shouldn't say any more. But yeah, there's other Korath right here. I believe there's some Korath every now and then, like Polaris and stuff like that. Especially like in the very far reaches, you can definitely see Korath. I'll just sit back and just relax. You never had an Xbox. I only recently played Halo. So, and I play it, but it's kind of. I mean, it's a good game. It's just I kind of screwed it all up early because I played it all wrong. Like not like the game, but just like the in order of the games, I kind of messed them all up. Like I played chronologically the first one, and chronologically the last one. So I messed up pretty hard on that. What's wrong? Looks like one of these streams might have has crashed. According to like this one right here, it just crashed. So I don't know what's going on. So I'm gonna have to redo this real quick. It's because I have to keep monitoring because just in case things go wrong, I'm here. So in this case, I need to refresh my page. Should be able to handle this now. Alright, there we go. It's all caught up now. Or at least it should be. Yeah, so it kind of gives me a little bit of a laid back approach now, because now, what else is there to do? So, yeah, I was more of a Nintendo kid growing up. Like, my first console that I ever played, and I remember my first game very well, and that was Super Mario Sunshine on the GameCube. That was an awesome day. Got it for Christmas. Well, me and my brothers got it for Christmas, along with a bunch of games. And, man, just playing it for the first time. I was so bad. Oh, just remembering that, I'm like, oh, please, no, 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 no. You know, like that guy that I'm like, oh no. And, no, please. That was that was so bad. Granted, I was like 6, so you gotta give it that. Um, and when I was playing that, I also remember I played Mario Kart Double Dash a lot. Like, that was probably one of my go-to games within Mario Sunshine. I remember for a go-to game for a while, yet this game I actually got a 10-year ban because because we took it outside the game. Okay, I that's fair. Um, about buying your first one's PS2. I mean I was like 6 when I got my GameCube. Um, but it was with all my brothers, so we were all like we all play it. But I remember I had a 10-year ban from Super Mario Smash Brothers because we didn't know that we're not supposed to take it out of the game. Like, we didn't know, like, it's supposed to stay in the game. You know, like, so we started beating each other up. Like, not just like, nudge, nudge, nudge. We were like, full on punch. Just, that's what we were. I was like, I was only 6, and that was actually just a few months ago. We actually got lifted from that ban. It was this last Christmas. They allowed us to get Super Mario Smash Bros. Ultimate. We have yet to go back to that. Like, or we have, but at least now we know we can just beat up each other in the game. So, you know, there's my childhood right there. Another game which is I think is kind of underrated is the GameCube Ratatouille. Ratatouille was actually kind of a cool game. Not the show was good, but I was talking about the game. And the game was about, well, you're pretty much going through the whole story, but from a different, not just from Remy's perspective, but you're actually doing it to more. It's a more like a different take on what could have happened and all that, and it was actually a fairly good game, even though it had the most annoying levels in existence of where you have to like slide down the slide, and if you mess up, well, you mess up, and you have to start over from the beginning. It was so annoying, and they're long too. You might be thinking like, you know, like little slides, but think like Mario 64. But except you can go all around the tube, and there's holes all the way around, and yeah, it was a bit of a. That was a bit of a pest. I remember those levels. So it was really good, really well made. And I remember we had a Finding Nemo game. Only once we ever completed it, and that was the last time. That we did not like that game. It was to put it least, it wasn't great. It was far from perfect. It was kind of boring. You can get. Yeah, there is that. Yeah, the Wii. Yeah, if you have the Wii, the Wii you can run GameCube games, but yeah, now the Switch. Yeah, I will say the Switch is probably one of the most impressive consoles I've seen yet. Even though the Wii was really good too. Um, I mean, I like the Wii. The Wii had a lot of cool games, and that's probably why it did so well. It just had so many good games. Yeah, I have I have to go find it, but I actually still have one of those GameCube games. Only one, but I do have one that is still in our possession. And that is Mario Kart Double Dash. We still have that one. And I refuse to get rid of it. Because that's the last one. So yeah, it was a really that's the only game we still have from the GameCube. We gave all the rest to our grandparents, which also have a GameCube, so the hardware problems with the Switch ruined it for me. Yeah, it's not as powerful as the Xbox. Yes, it's not as powerful as the PlayStation 4. But the thing is, it wasn't going for power. It was going for the software and the games. It was not going for the hardware. Like, honestly, depending on what happens, according to a bunch of rumors, there could potentially be a new Nintendo Switch, which is going to be a lot nicer. Which that would be kind of cool. But it has a lot of good games. Like, well, I want to say a lot of more obscure, but it has, well, I'm trying to think. There's Pokemon Sword and Shield, which is arguably one of the best. I think it's nearing to be one of the best-selling Pokemon games of all time. And then there's Animal Crossing New Horizons, which that's 2 million behind the top-selling one of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's also that one. I'm trying to remember. There's also Smash Brothers. That's one of the top 5. And then which was an awesome game. I'm trying to remember. There's so many. Mario Sonic and Olympic Games. The game for the Switch was pretty good. It had a few things about it, though I don't like as much. But actually, this is more of my personal opinion, but I think Overwatch works better on the Switch. I know that's completely weird in that it's because it has one thing that the Xbox did not have. When I was playing on the Xbox wasn't nearly as smooth as the Switch. Like the Switch, shockingly enough, actually really had a very smooth interface. Even though it also had motion controls. So yeah. Oh yeah, the Joy-Cons. Yeah. I will say that. The Joy-Cons are a little bit nasty about Joy-Con drift. Yeah, it sounds like even the Xbox and the PlayStation are just as prone. Okay, that's a fair argument. I mean, that's a fair argument. I thought you were talking like the power of the Switch itself. But yeah, the Joy-Cons I will say do have some issues with that. Like the other day, this didn't work. This little so this is the Switch. This is one of them Switch Pro controllers. This one also had the controller drift. But I got it to work again by simply reconnecting it. So that's how it works. Yeah, that's okay. So yeah, I will say that is a little bit of a pest. But once you do figure out, like, just simply reconnecting them, for some reason you just have to reconnect them every now and then and it works. Kind of weird. So I could definitely see why you don't like it. I mean, I don't judge you for that. I mean, that is a very fair argument. But so that's why we can just hope that they will come up with better Joy-Cons. And that's, I mean, but I still love the Switch just because it does have a lot of good games. Let me pull up my Switch real quick. Actually, if you didn't know, you could actually just simply use, oops, your fingers. So you're going to be used like a tablet. So if you didn't know that, I mean, so yeah, you didn't even need your Joy-Cons, so yeah, what are all the games? Oh yeah, it's a pretty good Luigi's Mansion. I forgot about that. Oh, I completely forgot about that one. Legend of Zelda and the Breath of the Wild. Arguably, a lot of people say one of the best by far. And then there's, of course, Minecraft. You gotta have Minecraft. No, it's been out for only 3. Well, actually, no, it's been out for 4. Not quite 5, but it has been out for 4. No, it sounds like there's according to rumors they are gonna probably improve at least the Switch. Don't know about the Joy-Cons, but you never know. Well, yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles. That's so far a good game. Okay, yeah, that's a fair argument right there. But yeah, I actually can simply, as I said, I just simply reconnected mine and it worked. Actually, this one's dead right now because I forgot to change the batteries. And I will say this is the Pokemon Edition version of it. But then we have another one. Now this one, I actually kind of like the look of it. But this one's actually, I don't know if you can see that or not. But this was originally a hand-drawn. I think someone had a hand draw this. It was so well done. But it was a Legend of Zelda controller. If you can see, it actually has a drawn version of Link on a horse. So it's kind of cool on that, just the design of this controller. It's really dark, but it actually is really cool. So I know, I am a very big supporter of the Switch, but that's just my own personal opinion. That's just me. You can like your PlayStation. Do you run PlayStation 4? I mean, you have PlayStation 2. You never had an Xbox. So I'm assuming you might have a PlayStation 4 possibly. And clearly for the cheap to good 7 days a week, twice on Sundays. Yeah, I can say that. Yeah. But granted, which would you rather? Spend $60 on a controller, which I'm gonna say this, Xbox for me has been just as bad as the Switch. So I mean, so it's like $60 to get a new wireless one, versus if you got a Switch one, which is like, I think a Pro is like 40. I think if you get a cheaper Pro, it's like, no, Pro controller for the Switch is like 60. Granted, I haven't had as many problems with the Pro as I had with the Joy-Cons, and Joy-Cons are like $40. Switch is your most recent. Yeah, it would be the most recent. If you're lucky enough to get a PlayStation 5, which neither of us, I believe, are lucky enough to have one. And I definitely don't have an Xbox Series X. But, oh man, my computer's running really hot. So I might have to stop pretty soon because my computer might just overheat. PS3 they barely used. So I can see, yeah. PlayStation 3 didn't have a ton of great games in my opinion. I played a little bit of it. And there was a few games on there that I'm like, oh, they were so good. None of them the games that a lot of the people liked. They're kind of more different. So, yeah, I enjoy playing a lot. Well, I play so many games I don't even know where to start. But then I found out a really good way to really bring out your fan base is if you play just one game. That's why I've been playing Endless Sky a lot recently. So that's why I've only been playing one game. If you guys wanted me to do another game, that's totally fine. But it's really up to you guys. I mean, I'm totally up for that. I mean, thing is, I noticed a lot of people like me doing Endless Sky, which I'm probably going to do a lot more of, and eventually we'll get our hands on one of them Behemoths, and then we'll have some fun. Yeah, Wii was pretty good. Wii was very good. But yeah, there's a few things about the Wii that I will say that the Switch does have an advantage. Almost, but except the one thing about our Wii, our Switch has survived a lot longer than our Wii's. Yeah, I will say the CD drive was horrible. That's what always killed our Wii's. I think it's either the GameCube games or just the Wii games themselves, but it's just for some reason. Oh, when did I get my first Wii? 8 years ago, I believe. That's when I got my first Wii, and oh well, I will say, 8 years ago, we went through in 5 years, went through 5 Wii's. And whatever we did, it didn't work. For whatever reason, nothing we did worked on any of them, so we just got rid of them. Because none of them worked. It was really weird, and all with the CD drive. Nothing else. So, I think we even had the easy one. Yeah, we had our disc so clean that it probably could. It could. You could read it like if it was a book. I mean, it was so clean, and yeah, it's just for whatever reason it wouldn't work. So, and I think it's something to do maybe with the GameCube games as well, because we also use GameCube games, and at that point we had quite a few. So I think maybe that had to do something with it, and that's when we bought it was really depressing because we just got another Wii. It was for Christmas. We were at Christmas and we got a ton of Wii games. I think among them. And well, good for you, but not so good for us. And well, what happened was, oh, I forgot what I was going to go with that. I looked over here and I completely forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, it was during Christmas. So we we got our we had a Wii for about a year, and our grandparents sent us a ton of Wii games. They gave us a couple Wii games. I think Donkey Kong Country Returns, I believe, was one of them. And then the Wii died. The Wii died after Christmas. And so we were all like, oh, dang it. And then Mom and Dad, they ordered a Wii Mini because it was cheaper, and honestly, we weren't. So they decided to buy one of those, but it was not going to come in for like 3 weeks. So they were like, oh, well, they started talking and decided to get us an Xbox One S. And this one was the Minecraft edition, Xbox One edition when they were still selling it. So I still have that Xbox to this day. And that thing's still yet to die. 4 years later. So 3 or 4 years. Let me think. I think I was 13 when that happened. Yeah, it'll be almost 4 years now. So yeah. So yeah, it would have been 4 years. It was almost 4 years now. So, and yeah, it's outlived pretty much every Wii we had except for the Wii Mini, which that is still alive as well. In the Switch we had just over a year now, and it hasn't died either. So it's funny because the Wii's all died, but the GameCube was like the one thing that outlived them all. Oh, see, Animal Crossing's cursed, dude. It's a console killer. No, or at least that one. Was it City Folk? Was it the Animal Crossing City Folk? Because I actually have that game. I still do. I still have Animal Crossing. Actually, I think I still have all the Wii games. I remember Animal Crossing. So, I'm trying to figure out what am I doing. I could just get back right into it, but I'm having such a good conversation right over here. Well, a lot of good games. There's a lot of good games on there. I enjoyed. Sorry, I like to fiddle with things. So like literally anything that's in reaching distance, I'll fiddle with it just involuntarily. I won't even know I'm doing it until I'm like, oh well, look at that. I don't even know what's in my hand. I mean, it's like I'm like, what's hitting my hand? And then, oh look at that, I have a headband. Yeah. So this has been a lot of fun. I'm actually enjoying this. Yeah, I'm probably gonna. Yeah, you should be streaming your sleeping too. So, yeah, I'm gonna probably have to wrap up for today. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will be on probably tomorrow because yeah, I will be on tomorrow. Tomorrow at 10. Because tomorrow not at 10 in the morning because I'm not awake by that point. 10 at night, just like today. I'll also be on Tuesday and Thursday. That's not going to change. The Friday will change because I have to actually sleep on that day. So, as I said, hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see you next time. Is this thing still on? Oh wait, yeah, okay. Bye.